What's going on, blurs, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the sensei of the syndicate, here with another episode of With the BS. And today, I'm first of all, I want to tell y'all I missed y'all. You know what I mean? It was fun, doing the dad thing, and I'm still doing that. Shout out to Baby Naya, and shout out to Upper Management. But I'm glad I get to kick it with my BS fam again. So we took a little break, but we back in this thing, and we gonna have some fun today. So before I start and everything like that, I want to introduce everybody. First, starting off with the 1/3 of the Things People Don't Say podcast and 1/2 of Victory Road podcast. The Husky Hokage himself. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing excellent, man. Happy to be here, man. Happy to have the sensei back at the house. You know what I'm saying? Back at the head of the Blur Syndicate. You know what I'm saying?
Try to do a little something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's always great. And we got somebody that you're like my Tommy, the Green Ranger, because you show up just when we need you. We got Chef Gambit Le Beach. That's who Le Beach is. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I honestly forgot about that last part.
Oh, yeah.
It took me back. It's good to see you, though. Congratulations on everything, bro.
Man,
I'm so proud of you, man. Blessings to you and your family, for sure. It's good to see you.
Man, I'm glad to have you. And how's the restaurant going, bro?
Oh, everything going good, man. I'm actually I might be moving soon, to be honest. I got a couple opportunities on the floor. Might be spreading my wings, going a little higher. So, we'll see in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I might be relocating. So, we will see.
All right, man. Well, always glad to hear good things, especially we start in 2023 outright. And it wouldn't be with the BS episode without somebody that he is like our chief BS officer, the foot fondler himself. He has, for those who can't see it right now, his little icon, his avatar is Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants, and Patrick has a shirt that says "I eat ass." So the one, the only, the Dub. How you doing, bro?
Playing. I'm out here with Ass Eaters Anonymous, man.
Well, you're not really anonymous with anyway, yeah. So glad to have all y'all here. The one thing I wanted to definitely kind of touch on is February. So it's Black History Month. So I wanted to be able to highlight, if you guys have 5 different characters that you like. It doesn't have to be just an anime. It doesn't have to be a movie. Just like any characters in the culture or of entertainment that you like, and then we just talk about them. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to celebrate greatness and just have a great time today. So, but before you do anything else, because I'm getting better at this, so I want you to be like the She-Hulk. I want you to smash that follow button, and we're gonna love you 3000. And also, when you guys get a chance to, go check out theblurredsyndicate.com, where you can be able to get your latest and greatest souvenirs and your shirts. So
Yes.
and your everything else. So check them out. But now that we got that out the way, so who has their list? Who's got their top? Give me somebody off your list.
I got you. I'm gonna start off a little slow right here. I'm going with my man Sam from Holes, Mr. I Can Fix That. You feel me? Because Martin Luther King walked so he could run. You feel me?
You know what?
So
Okay. All right. I mean, if you like it, I love it, bro. Fun fact.
Just a little jump to you, just a little bit.
Fun fact, Cleo Thomas is actually hosting the 54th annual NAACP Awards. So, nice little tie into there. We're not affiliated or anything, but just a thought. Just thought about it. What about you, Husky?
So I initially did my list, and I was one with cartoon characters, but just black characters in general.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm still gonna go with the cartoon, just in no order, but I gotta go
Yeah,
with
I do the same thing.
my boy Huey P. Freeman. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? From the Boondocks. Like, Riley was the little pistol starter. He what we call him. Huey always came in with that wisdom, and Huey can throw hands. You know what I'm saying? He was trained the judo chop. That's for Huey, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I got to go with Huey P. Freeman.
I got a
Okay.
Boondocks character too, so
I,
I
it
already know
doesn't
who yours
surprise me.
is.
It doesn't even
I
surprise
already
me.
know who yours is.
I think I got a clue too. So
Slick. I
Chef,
got two now that I think about it.
Of course.
now that I can see that, you know what I mean? I'm starting to feel a pattern with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to hear what your list is. Chef, what you got for us?
I was thinking of Chadwick Boseman for sure.
Okay.
Just a person in entertainment. I think he's produced so much good content, so much good film. You know what I'm saying? Especially him just as a Black Panther, having such a hard time just even figuring out how to replace him. You know what I'm saying? In general, he's very pivotal to that role. So you know what I'm saying? Just him just being gone, very impactful to a lot of people. So that's for sure easily one of my favorite people in entertainment.
Okay.
He was originally my number one. Until I decided to be a troll, so he was originally my number one.
Mm.
Well, he did a lot of great roles. Like, to be honest with you, like I really liked him in 42.
Yeah.
42.
Man, that's when I fell in love with him. 42.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
did y'all see him in James Brown? At first, when I
Yeah,
first
he
saw
stole the
James Brown,
show.
I was like, huh? And then I thought about like this actually how James Brown talk. Cause I was
Yeah.
like, this voice he doing. Oh, but I was like, nah, that's actually how he talk. So it actually kind of fit. So yeah, I feel that.
He's so great that imagine him being a part of the plot in Black Panther 2. Just imagine him just being alive. Like that's how much far he takes it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was already a pretty good movie in my opinion, but imagine him being alive and then really be able to hone his character and focused on him. You know what I'm saying? And he really, if needed to be carried the film, it would have been
Not,
so much better, bro.
not
Oh
even
my god.
not even just that. Can you imagine him and Jonathan Majors in a movie together, like an Avengers movie? Because they were setting him up to be like the lead. And then not only
Yeah.
that, he was supposed to be
Absolutely.
Yasuke in the movie coming out too, but I think they just overall canceled that.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have he would have made it that much better. Like easily number one, in my opinion.
I agree, man. I'm like I said, I enjoy Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but like just the fact the story, what came out with the story they was gonna tell with him had he been there and him going against Namor,
How it's
and
supposed to be.
man, bro, it would have been amazing. And then
It would have been amazing.
the fact that he'd have been around, and like I said, like more than likely they were gonna put him as the head, put him in the lead of being of the Avengers or whatever the case may be, maybe co-lead or whatever. But he would have been up there, and then having him in this saga that we about to get with Kane, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's going on, man?
So Tats.
Yeah, he was always classy. And you know what I mean? Like and like what was it? 21 Bridges was really good.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it was.
Now here's my first one. I'm gonna go anime. I'm gonna go A from Naruto, also known as the Raikage. Because he played no games.
He almost made my list too.
He plays no games. He was like, we're gonna do it this way, and if we don't do it this way, like you're gonna have to come see me. Like he is the epitome of Black Force energy.
I give you that, man. The Rakage was
Kage
that
went on
dude
him
where
too.
he that man lost his hand or arm and still was
Cut it off
ready
himself.
to throw down.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even flinch
So,
when it happened. Like so, yeah.
so, so what's who's got next? Dub, what's your next one
For
on your
my
list?
for my next one, since we went Boondocks, and since I'm pulling up to the church, I'm gonna go. I had two Boondocks that I'm gonna drop both on one. One, y'all probably already guessed it. It is your boy Uncle Ruckus.
I already knew.
He is the original hater.
You and
He
your
is the original
trolls.
hater. He embodies everything in the hater that I aspire to be. Look at you, walk around, look at you with your gold boots, walk around the campus like dog. He embodies everything I want to be as an old man. And then also, we got the original warrior, that boy Fee Johnson. Mister, we don't call you Chris Hansen. Where I'm from, we call you Chris Hansen.
Handsome.
And we do this the easy way around. The choice is yours.
See,
You need some help.
you had me fooled, bro, because I thought you was gonna go with Stink Meaner, to be honest with you.
I knew he was. I know who. I figured Uncle Ruckus, and I thought the other one would have been Stink Meaner, but yeah. We need some help.
Man, now after I say so, I forgot all about Stink Mean.
You forget about
I
Stink
forgot
Meaner.
all about Stink Mean. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm gonna go and drop y'all my last two in the chat so y'all can go back and say them if y'all want to. But actually, I'm gonna go and tell them to y'all real quick. I'm gonna join y'all in the chat. My last two was this was kind of up for debate. Darth Vader, he's one. Darth Vader by James Earl Jones, by the way. 'Cause you can't deny that. That's a black voice.
He
He's
was the voice of the
iconic.
man.
He's best.
He is black.
Yeah.
He is black.
He was voiced by him way before the reveal. So hey, we got a little bit of vitiligo going there. And my last one, but not the least, is that boy Mr. Popo. Everybody's favorite anime there. He watched over the world. He up the comic. So hey, Mr. Popo deserves some love. He might be a character of things from the past, but hey, that's why I feel like he deserves to get some more love too.
Mr. Pope.
You go with Mr. Popo. That's what you leaving with it. Okay.
That's what he
Yeah,
leaving
Mr.
with.
Popo.
Go ahead and
Mic
exit
drop.
stage left.
Well, enjoy yourself at church, sir. Because we're definitely gonna be praying for you here. And,
All I can
and
think about when you said it is him going in church and he started burning like Eddie Murphy did on Vampire in Brooklyn. Ooh, shit, goddamn.
so
I might burn a little bit if I touch some holy water, but hey, a little purge ain't never hurt nobody.
Anyway, go ahead, bro. We'll holler at you later.
all right, man.
Man, y'all boys be easy.
All right, you take care, man.
Lord have mercy. Man.
That's your cousin, bro. I just wanna.
I know I can't. So look, I'm just a PSA. He just like that to be like that. He ain't really like that. So that's what I'm saying. Lord, that's got to explain.
So all right, Marcus. What you got for us then?
If I want, give me a second to think. I'm gonna let Chef get on. Go ahead if you can. If you got one, you can go ahead. I'm trying to think of one.
I almost definitely got Kaido from One Piece. For anybody who watch One Piece,
Okay.
that is the only person who beat Luffy ass multiple times in one like continuous fight. He has whooped this man ass now 3 times to the point of damn near death. He is 3-0 against the main person in the show. I'm talking about literally to the point of death. He has beat the shit out of this man. He threw him in the ocean. He one hit him. He one hit him one other time. He is one hitting Luffy at this point. And what's so funny, they got this meme going on. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. It was like Kaido. It's funny because all he was trying to do was have a party, and he woke up at 3 a.m. to a goddamn raid. All he was trying to do was have but that's all he was trying to do, bro. It's a festival. And if you ever get that far in One Piece, it get raided. They literally getting drunk. They got a party going on. They having a good time. No idea. And he literally beats the living shit out of everybody. Like he can't die, is what it seems like. Zoro has cut him. He can cut his flesh damn near. When they do cut his flesh, it only gets so far. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. For those who watch One Piece, that is probably one of the best black characters ever. Ever. For real, for real. Like, he dumbass strong, bro.
So Tots, it's not 3 or 4,000 episodes. It's we're at, what is it, 1052, 1054, something like that.
Yeah, that was a super
think-
true
But that
exaggeration.
ain't. But don't the Kaido stuff happen around in the 900s on it?
7. No.
It ain't in the sevens. I'm in the
No.
sevens 9.
No. Sevens, you should be in like Zoe.
I'm coming out. So we about to. I'm approaching what they talking trying to get Sanji back. That's why I'm at.
Yeah, I'm right there too, bro.
Yes.
That shit, bruh. That
Well, we'll have to. You know what we'll have to do, Husky? We'll have to have like us like do a reaction to where we are because
Okay.
I'm right at that same place. Because
Okay.
that would be nice.
yeah, you know what I mean. And you can catch up. You can jump in there too.
We
You
can
know,
do
no
a video.
spoilers.
Oh no, I don't spoil shit. No.
So all right,
All right.
Husky, you got one? You got one?
So I'm gonna go with one of my favorite black characters as far as I'm gonna go with somebody from a comic book. He don't get a whole lot of love, but he get enough, and that's my boy Bishop from the X-Men.
Ooh.
Bishop is a cold dude, bro. He didn't get like with Bishop, you get like he wasn't one of those I'm gonna go with the flow black dude. He had his own agenda. He had his own stuff he wanted to do. He had a decent had a pretty good backstory, how he was or how he is, why he is, or whatever the case may be. But Bishop, man, gotta go with Bishop. That's he been around the X-Men, about as long as I would have went with Storm, but I know Storm is kind of like that's a known a known power. So I was like, let's go with my boy Bishop. Bishop don't get a whole lot of love. Let me talk about my other guy.
There we go.
Yeah. What you got? Who was yours?
So mine, let's see. The one that I had that I thought was really, really good was I had Steel. I had Steel from
oh my god.
Not Shaq Steel. Not Shaq Steel. First of all, I had to correct that because like I knew exactly where that was going and I saw it and I was like, let's not go there. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that would have been horrible.
That brought back so many memories.
Yeah, that was a whiff.
You say how bad that movie. This how bad that movie was. Like they made that movie dependent. The end of that movie was depending on Shaq making a fucking free throw. Like
Dog.
Here go Ray J on the side. Like
it was pretty bad. It was really bad. That's why I had to clarify. Just the character himself. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm a big Superman fan, but you know what I mean? Like Superman don't really look like us. But there's somebody who was really, really smart, you know what I mean? Got a second chance at life. And then after that was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take that and I'm gonna make some of it. And he did what he wanted to as far as that's concerned. So I thought that was really dope from him.
That's what's up. I like that. Still is like you said, the character is really good, man. I give you that. Yeah. I like Steel.
So that was one of my picks.
Okay. Chef, what you got, man? You got another one for us?
My next person is Spawn.
Ooh.
Spawn don't get a lot of love at all, and
Love it, man. Love
that's
it.
that's one. That's one like I don't know what to call him. Like I guess anti-hero that
Yeah, you can say that.
is so amazingly powerful. You know what I'm saying? To where I
Yeah.
think like the type of stuff they touch on in Spawn, it is so like I guess
Mhm.
taboo.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? To really do well, maybe not anymore. You know what I'm saying? With being in 2023, I've seen some crazy stuff come out
Mhm.
here, so maybe this would be a great time for them to kind of really explore and touch on it. But he did a lot of, I mean, for those who know, he did a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Challenge God, challenge the devil. I mean, he did a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Extremely powerful. Probably one of the more powerful heroes. Honestly, bro, when you really think about it.
He is.
I mean, he has to be. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you are fighting, devils and stuff. So
Yeah, you fought the devils and the devil and God,
Yes.
you know what I mean. So
and he won. So
and he
it's
won.
like, I mean, it's like
And he won. That's the killer part.
that's the killer part. So it's
Yeah.
like, would he? Could we say he the most powerful person in
In
DC?
his, yeah, in his universe, yeah, because he has that Todd McFarlane universe. So, but the thing is, I don't think he gets enough credit as a black person. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
the
Yeah.
thing.
people, and that's the thing that's crazy about it. So it's really cool that you see somebody like that, and you're like, okay, cool. He does this, this, and this,
Mm,
and it's wonderful. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was a take no BS kind of person.
absolutely, absolutely. Even the movie that was made, you know what I'm saying? It's not the greatest, but just think about it. Back then, that was pretty cool to see. To
It
me,
was.
in
It
my
was.
opinion, I mean, regardless of plot or whatever, they really did show. You know what I'm saying? People forget they show he was a black man. He was a
Hmm.
special ops. You know what I'm saying, or something like
Hmm.
that. Black guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Deal with the devil. So I thought it was great. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now,
Yeah.
maybe looking
I'm
back
with.
on
I'm
it
with you.
now, with what I've seen, you could critique it. Of course, we're gonna laugh at
But
stuff like that.
yeah,
But
you got to think about it, but
um,
for its time though, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's where
Hmm.
it's it was good for its time, like so. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. So that's one of mine.
So, who's got next?
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
So
All right.
even though I am, I'm kind of out on this series of how they did one of the characters, but it's still one of my favorite series. Growing up and just watching or whatever, and going with Star Wars, and I'm going with my boy, the only man to wield the purple bladed lightsaber, and that's my boy Mace Windu, Samuel
Mm,
Jackson in Jedi form,
mm,
one of the
Okay.
strongest Jedi, only second to Yoda, one of the strongest Jedi to ever walk the face of whatever planet they on. Like, but it's Mace Windu was a cold dude, bro. Like, if you go and look up some of his stuff or whatever, like Mace Windu was a cold dude. Dude had like his fighting style was one of his like where he morphed or changed and put like made a fighting style his own, like did some stuff. Like he was one of the best wielders of a lightsaber out there, like top notch. If you go back and watch the movie, the only reason he got thrown out the window in the movie is if because Anakin showed up because he
mm.
was
Yeah.
he was whipping a woman call his ass. He was getting his ass.
He was no
He
for
was
real though.
yeah
No, no for real.
he was getting his ass. And had Anakin not shown up, it'd have been over. It'd
No,
have been
you
it.
right though. You right.
So
Hmm.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that
Mace
upper
Windu
hand
was
on
that
dog.
dude, bruh. Like so.
He was the one that melted his face.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That melted
Yeah.
his face.
Mm-hmm. He was
Boy.
he was fucking him up. So that's why I'm like Mace. Mace Windu is that dude. Like I said, even though like I don't like how they did Finn or played us with Finn, like Finn was gonna be like I ain't gonna say a second coming of Mace Windu, but we was about to get another Black Jedi, and they just went totally the opposite direction with Finn. I still give him credit for Mace Windu, bro, because you put Samuel Jackson in the movie for being you got to get him. Then what's so crazy on at the end of when they wrapped up, they put Banff badass motherfucker on his lightsaber, like real deal. Like he has it on his lightsaber, bro. But like Mace Windu was a bad man. Samuel, I want to do two because it's like you got Mace Windu and you got Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson, it's only a few people I think are national treasures. The Rock one of them. Samuel Jackson is another one, bro. I love Samuel Jackson.
The Rock is not a national treasure.
He is a national treasure, sir.
The Rock is not a national treasure.
We will not debate this today,
bro.
I don't think this today. The Rock is a national treasure.
The Rock is not a national treasure.
The Rock is a national treasure.
We do not agree on that.
We're not about to debate this today.
We all look. I had to adjust this. I had to adjust where I was at. Like I was like, The Rock is not a national treasure.
No, he is not.
He is very.
Thank you. The Rock is a national treasure, sir. I'm not saying. Listen, this is not me saying his movies are the greatest. This is not me saying his acting is the greatest. But the man tries, or for the most part. I ain't gonna talk about this whole Black Adam fiasco, but a lot of the stuff we get with The Rock. Like right now, he's giving these football players or some careers and shots at getting their careers back on track with the XFL. Man and his ex-wife bought the XFL and they doing stuff with it. Like he's trying. He tries different stuff, and I give him credit for that. But the Rock is a national treasure. I don't care what you say. We can agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree.
That's fine. That's.
But the point I was making, Samuel Jackson is now.
Okay, I can.
Can we agree
with that one?
Can we?
I can agree with that one.
I can.
Like when you can be able to bring in kids as Frozone and still be able to cuss like you do. Like every time I think of Sam Jackson, I think of Pulp Fiction, and it's like motherfucker fell through that. You know what I'm saying?
No. Have you heard the book? I don't know if it was made by him, but he got a book. It's a book he read called "Go to Fuck to Sleep." It's a children's book called "Go to Fuck to Sleep." Go look it up. Right, it's a real children's book called "Go to Fuck to Sleep." Like, bruh, like Samuel Jackson is like that's my dude, bruh. Like you know this man. What I'm calling when Dave Chappelle had a whole skits on. It's my beer. It's Samuel Jackson.
It's Samuel Jackson. It'll get you drunk. So,
I digress. But yeah.
So, who else? So we've done.
Exactly. You should go watch. You should go listen to the audio of him reading the book. Where it's funny as hell. But yeah.
Which one? Where are we at now?
I think that was my third one.
That was your third one?
Yeah, that was my third one. So yeah, you're next because Chef went, I went. It's your turn.
Chef, you did 3. Oh yeah, you did Spawn.
Yeah.
So my next one is Blade, because without Blade, we wouldn't have the MCU.
You're right.
We would not have the MCU.
You're right, sir.
Because without the money that his franchise actually funded, Marvel would have gone bankruptcy. Would have gone to bankruptcy.
So, including the third one where we got a sneak peek of Deadpool. But
yeah. We don't talk about the third one, man. Like the third one, whatever happened.
It was Deadpool
always like
before Deadpool.
Before Deadpool. Because remember, we still got X-Men Origins over there.
We definitely don't talk about Wolverine Origins. Yeah, we don't. That's definitely not talked about, bro. Like that was horrible.
Yo, but that video game, the X-Men Origins Wolverine video game, was really, really good though.
It was. I give you that.
It was a lot of violence though.
Todd said Ryan Reynolds third referral.
What? Oh yeah. See, so when I think about Green Lantern, I just think I think
Was
that
it him or was it the suit? I just couldn't do what really.
So here's the thing. I think
Mhm.
it was. I think it was. You know how in the late '90s, early 2000s, they had like the campy superhero movies.
Mhm.
That's what it felt like. Whereas like Green Lantern, they needed to have. Um, they need to have like something more grounded, something more like gritty, because
Mhm.
that's what the role was going for. That's what the trend was going for. And plus, I if he's in any DC movie, he needs to be the Flash. That's all that he needs to
Ooh,
be. Yeah.
I agree. I with his type of his sense of humor, he would have definitely either that or I could see him being I could see him being passed off as I think he could pull off maybe Booster Gold.
Yeah, something like that where
Yeah.
he's just you get his personality to show through because that's the kind of actor he is. But yeah. So people I've talked to say that they don't like that Gambit because his accent was
Mm.
kind of off, and so I don't know.
Speak because I will so to Taylor Kistich, or I think that's what how you pronounce it last night. He, I guess he was just okay. I mean, the accent was kind of off, but like they didn't really care about accents in those movies like that in those early days. Like as you see, you go back and look at the first X-Men movie, you get you get Halle Berry with whatever she tried to do in that movie, and or whatever the case may be. So,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Yes, Hangman from Top Gun Maverick should play Booster Gold. He's a good choice too.
Who's
Like I can
who's Hangman?
I don't remember his name, but I saw.
Was he talking about Reed Richards from the newest Fantastic Four movie?
Hold on.
Let me go. I was like,
Uh,
you better go to
yeah.
IMDb. I think it's
Mm-hmm. Maverick. Uh, he is. Uh,
Sorry.
played by Google. So Glenn Powell.
okay. I say I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick yet, so
Bro, you missing out.
I've
Top
heard
Gun,
I've heard
you
it was
missing
really
out.
good. So don't
Hey,
shoot me,
so
but
I got
I
my
had
fourth person.
What'd
I
you
haven't
say?
seen what I'm calling.
I got my fourth person.
You got your four. Who is it? Who you got for?
I got from the nerds out there, Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. I see. I never watched or played
I never
Yu-Gi-Oh.
watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
Y'all
I saw.
never watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Y'all don't know how
I watched
bad
like three
Merrick was
episodes of
tearing
Yu-Gi-Oh, and
their ass
I got
up.
the idea. Like I was like, cards, cool. Like as a kid, I didn't keep a hold of a lot of stuff. So then I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh ain't for me. You know what I
So
mean?
look, this is what I suggest y'all do. You don't even gotta watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Fuck watching the show. Just go watch. It's too long. Just go watch. Just type in versus Merrick
Okay.
on YouTube and just watch those. So I was into Yu-Gi-Oh. I ain't gonna lie. I was in Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, all that. Shaman King,
Digimon.
all that
Digimon
stuff.
was the best.
Everything,
Pokemon all day, man.
all that. So
Digimon over everything.
yeah, I was into all that stuff. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Merrick, he was one of the. He made it so hard for them, bro. Like he literally was just taking people's souls. He was such a problem, dog. And then he introduced the Egyptian god cards
Mhm.
era, and then that got out of hand, and basically Yugi lost, I believe, or almost lost, and Joey lost, bro. Everybody lost, pretty much.
Mhm.
Kyrie lost, like pretty much they was just all losing to this dude and his henchmen because they was playing with life energy as well. He was like, we're
Oh.
not just gonna play with life points. He was like, if your life points hit 0, you go to the shadow realm.
Do 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 do.
You go to the shadow realm. You know, it's not no just losing. Whoever loses go to the shadow realm. Like, he was getting rid of them one by one, bro. It took everything to be him.
That's crazy.
That's my fourth person.
Okay. Well, let's see. So
I'm pulling it up here. Just one second. Go ahead. You
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
You do that. I'm gonna talk about the Booster Gold picture.
Okay. So
Well, I have this one.
What's going on?
So Booster Gold is like
Why was that this
so-
white guy on the Black History Month conversation?
that is a very good point. So it was just a part of the conversation. So Booster Gold is the one that's like a reality TV star, but he's like for a superhero. So then after that, he's really, really full of himself, but nobody believes in him but him type of deal. Like, oh, I'm really, really cool. Like, ask me about myself. And everybody's like, we're cool. Like, you can do you. And so everybody's like, oh, well, never mind. So, Husky, Hokage, what you got for us?
So I'm trying to see who I want to go with here. So okay, I'm just gonna go with my boy. So for my pick, I am gonna go with the man with the number 1 headband, Afro Samurai. Gotta get the Afro, bruh. Number 1 headband.
You were heavy on Sam Jackson today, huh?
I mean, it's Afro though, bro. Like that's one of, when you think of black anime characters, like I mean, for me, I know Afro comes up, like especially Afro black anime characters that are like, that's not like tropes, or they're not stereotypical or whatever. Like Afro comes up at the top of my list. Like from when you having conversations of some of the best swordsmen in anime, Afro comes up on that list. You know what I'm saying? So like Afro Samurai, like it's the man. The name speaks for itself, man. But yeah, I'm picking Afro with my 4th.
All right. So for mine, I am going to choose arguably the best Green Lantern there is.
Oh, okay.
Mr. John Stewart.
All right.
I said what I said.
Hey, you will hear no qualms from me, sir. I am in full agreement with you.
Oh, Tots. I remember Bo Jackson because he always used to speak about himself in the third person. Bo don't like Bo like yogurt. We're like, oh, okay.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I had to run outside and get my door done. I forgot I ordered food.
Oh no, it's football.
It was a
Bo likes baseball. So we were. Todd said that he really liked Bo Jackson from Pro Stars. It may be a little bit before your time. So Pro Stars was a cartoon about professional athletes that then became superheroes, and so they would use their powers. And so, like, it had Michael Jordan,
Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson, and I think it was a baseball player. Maybe
when did that happen?
It was before your time. I think you weren't even born.
It was like
I was in '92.
Ooh,
Pro Stars came out. Yeah, so it didn't last long.
Nah, it didn't.
it was from September to December of 1991. It was they said, hey, you got these couple episodes.
It didn't move enough merchandise. That's why.
Yeah, so it was just Bo Jackson, Mike Jordan, and
Wayne Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. It was 13 episodes, bro. But this what's so crazy is, bro, like they I'm looking at it on IMDb. They couldn't get Michael Jordan was never on the show. They had somebody else voice him. Like you see, if you look on there, Bo Jackson, they'll say he showed up. I guess he did a couple of episodes. Wayne Gretzky did a couple of episodes.
Well, they didn't show like so. What they did was they had them show like little pro tips.
Yeah,
like at the end of the show. So they never did the actual
right.
like show. They weren't the voices. They just were like, hey, at the end of the show, you remember I know
Captain it was like the
at the
like
end of
G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
they had
so
stuff at the end.
So then they would have like a video and be like, hey, with hard work and eating good and eat your vitamins, you can do this too. Wow. And then after that was it.
Michael Jordan still never showed up though.
Michael Jordan didn't show up for NBA jams. He was like, y'all can't use my likeness at all unless y'all paying me. They was like, Mike, it's for the kids. And Mike was like, F them kids. F them kids. Yeah. So Tasa had the same idea, like on at the end of the Magic School Bus.
Yes.
It was the same thing where they would be like, oh, okay, cool.
Ran on the Magic School Bus.
Mike was like, he didn't care about none of them. He was like,
Mike didn't care about none but winning rings and gambling.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
it paid off.
Yeah. You right. Every time I think of that, I think of that dog. What it was, and I took that personally.
Oh, okay, Mike.
But Chef, what you got, man? What you got for your number 5, man?
Number 5. I would have to say Jon Stewart.
Okay.
I most definitely have to say Jon Stewart.
There we go.
Especially when he was introduced in the Justice League. I remember I used to watch the Justice League a lot. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, it's a black
Green Lantern. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know about the comics and stuff like that. I was like, it's a black Green Lantern. And then, you know what I'm saying? You be thinking, and it's like sad that we do think this as black people. We be like, man, he probably gonna get killed off or something. You know what I'm saying? Or like real talk, bro. You be like, you know, or he probably gonna do a mission and go away. You know what I'm saying? And he stayed for so long, bro.
Yeah, he stayed for so long. Even hooked up with Hawk Girl.
Wow, I didn't.
Bro, you got to get back on the Justice League Unlimited. They
what's so crazy? I think Hawk Girl went like they was dating for a minute.
Sure did. You right though.
And she dipped off. Something happened, and then he started talking to Vixen for a minute, and then Hawk Girl came back, and he was like, "Oh snap, love triangle." Like,
wasn't me. But yeah, I like Jon Stewart most definitely. He can get my number 5 pick.
Bet.
Okay. Okage, who you got?
Oh man. I got a couple of honorable mentions, but I'm gonna say my number 5 first. My number 5 is number 5. Abigail.
Yo, I got that on my list right now. You a real one, bro. I swear to God, that was on my list.
Abigail, like number 5 was that chick, bro. Like number 5 was that chick, bro. Bro, second in command of the kids next door. Like
number 5 was smooth.
Like she was dope, bro. Like she ended up the end or whatever how it ended. She ended up marrying number 2 or whatever. But it like I love that show, man. And number 5 was like one of the best spots of that show. So number 5 is my number 5. I do have a couple honorable mentions. I wanted to put my boy on the list, which is if you haven't watched it, I think it's still going on right now. I don't know if they it's supposed to be, I think they ended or they're gonna end it soon. But Craig from Craig of the Creek. If you don't watch Craig of the Creek, you should, bro. That's like amazing show, bro. It's on Cartoon Network, but it's an amazing show, bro. Like amazing show, like a black family, black cast for the most part. Like they have it's so cool, bro. Like it's so relatable. It is amazing. some of the other ones, you had your. I ain't gonna go into everybody, but my other honorable mention was Garnet from Steven Universe. Like,
Yeah.
Yes,
bruh,
you
like,
are a real one, sir. That's for sure a black woman, thoroughly.
yes, very much so.
And I like how they, with it being Garnet, isn't it funny? Like she's supposed to be like the personification of like being complete. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much perfect. Because
Yeah,
then everybody else, she can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like she really can do everything. But in order to to get to that point, it takes like two of them to get to
yeah,
this perfect
yeah.
black woman. You know what I'm saying? With the
There's
thing,
Garner right there for you,
Man, what
Steven.
Steven Universe, bro? Go and if you
with
hit
the Frodo,
Here's number 5.
number 5, bro.
number 5.
Well, yeah. So that's it for me, man. So Sensei, what you got? What you got for us?
So my final choice is someone who gets overlooked, who took a lot of time, who was very smart, had to work on some social skills. But my number 5
Mhm.
is no other than Blank Man.
Hey,
But he didn't know how to be around women.
he know how to do
Uh,
nothing but fight crime.
but fight
Or get
crime
beat
and
up.
build stuff,
Oh
slap
man,
me around and call me Susie.
man, what?
So
So
yeah,
J5.
I've never fully seen that movie. I'm
bro.
gonna go ahead and admit it right now. I might have to watch it tonight.
Oh, watch
Mhm.
that, bro. Like another honorable mention, man. Meteor Man, Robert Townsend. Gotta throw that in there. Gotta throw that in there, man.
His power, for those who don't know who Meteor Man was, he got hit by a meteor, and so then his powers were that he could be able to um, emulate anything that he read. So he would just touch a book, and he could be able to
Do that. He could
do whatever.
fly.
So yep,
It makes it so funny. He didn't like flying, so he wouldn't fly high. He would like fly at street level.
yeah. And James Earl Jones was in that one, and he had a wig on.
Had a fade. He had a fade. Yes, bro. Yeah.
He's rich now, so
Don Cheadle was like, "Go to Lords. Let's go." Bruh.
So
It's a classic movie, man. Classic. Both of them classics. Not major, but Blank Man and Meteor Man, bro. Blank Man is hilarious, bro. If you haven't seen it, please go watch Blank Man, bro. Like,
I got Django in there too, because that's my dog.
Django was that dude.
I was so ready to throw him in there, I swear, but it's like, it's just too many to name. But Django, that's probably one of my favorite movies.
He
sure.
made me laugh. He'd be like, Miss Bessie, tell Miss Susie goodbye. Goodbye?
Wow.
They jerked her so hard.
man,
That was and in the time that was going on was so much, you know what I'm saying, for him to drop that movie and to have a black man going around, shooting white men and stuff like that. I was like, wow, you really went against the grain. Seriously, you chose a very interesting time.
And that movie it's good, but it's funny. It's appreciated touch, man. But that movie is hilarious, bro. Like when they get one of the funniest scenes in the history of filmmaking is that scene where they meeting and they got the bags over their heads. Like,
yeah,
man, nobody see
that. That was ridiculous, man. That was crazy. Like that was true comedy,
bro. Like just hilarious. Then Samuel Jackson in that movie as well, being the character, bro.
Yeah.
No. Who is that nigga on that leg?
Yeah, for real though,
man. That's a good movie, man.
Now you can go get the sheriff.
And shout out to Jamie Foxx for crushing that role, because that is a great talent.
Man, Jamie Foxx is one of those guys. Like if we like one of like just real life people, like black characters, like black actors, like Jamie Foxx is up there, man. The man is like so multi-talented, from from being a comedian to his acting. Like he won Oscars and awards for his serious roles, like Ray. Like then the
One
man
of
can
the best
sing.
roles ever in life.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that
Honestly.
Unpredictable album.
Bruh,
And then with
bruh.
music, he
To get some
snapped with
people in
that.
trouble, man. That Unpredictable got people in trouble.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And he wrote for a lot of people too.
Mhm.
He did really well.
Yeah.
He did really well.
Like that's what I'm saying, man. The man is so multi-talented, bruh. Like
Then you in the Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And he's getting ready to play Spawn.
I would say
What?
he is. He was supposed to be doing a Mike Tyson movie as well. I don't know if that's ever gonna come out.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that now because Hulu did something different. So then,
in that movie,
Man, that was so trash. When I saw that, I said, "Who is that?"
yes, they did my boy Trevante Rose bad, bruh. But
yeah,
man.
but
I'm straight
him
on
and I ain't gonna say a younger Jamie Foxx, but like he's in that realm where he can do so much, and that's Donald Glover. Like Donald Glover, say from being a stand-up comedian starting as well. Like then he got his roles. Like he was on I used to love the show Community, roles of Community, and then he got his own show Atlanta. Like he's and musically, like he don't really sing. He kind of harmonizes really well, but he
that man can sing, bro. Don't do him like that, bro.
Yeah,
don't do my dog like that. He ain't mean that, Childish.
Look. I love Childish.
We're not gonna spread these
bro.
lies.
Like I've been with bumping Childish since camp. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I love Childish, but it's okay. Let's say this. I'm not gonna say he's
Childish
bad.
sing better than Drake.
So
they're close. So
are you serious?
So here's the thing. So if you listen to Childish, he did something on YouTube where he did a cover of "So Into You."
You know what? I'll give it to Childish. I'll give it to Childish.
Childish can sing, bro.
I give it a shot. He all right, man. Like I said, it's
he said,
don't do him like that, though. Don't do him like that.
I mean, not like not in a bad way. Like he
no,
I don't mean it like that. Like he's like he ain't no
slide this time.
No, I'm saying so he's more of a me and my homeboy used to classify it as he's more of a like he's not a singer and he's not really he's like a rapper entertainer. So he raps. He
rapping. Is that what you call him?
I know a rap entertainer. Like he raps and sings like he harmonizes on the beat, whatever you sings on whatever. Like because he ain't no an downright singer and like that.
You didn't hear the album where he just outright sang?
I've seen. So I have the stuff he did, like the Kawhi stuff he did, where he did I think it was 2 versions of that. Like he did I don't know, but like he ain't no singer. Like he can't sing, but he that's why I say when I say he harmonizes, I don't mean anything bad by that. Let me put that out. I don't mean it's like in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
this is why we can't go up in the world, because we keep holding each other down.
Oh, man.
Keep holding each other down.
I ain't trying to hold that man down.
Where the crab noise is at.
All I said was the man can harmonize, man. Like, God, no.
I mean, but if you think about some of these, I'm gonna say it. If you think about some of these old R&B singers, they couldn't really sing, but they just had
all shots.
Yeah, man.
The master harmonizer of all time.
Bro, I'm not disagreeing with you. Like when I think of actual R&B singers, I think of singers guys who could blow, like, you know what I'm saying, people who can sing, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you had Luther, you had Brian McKnight, you know what I'm saying, like Luther, people who can sing.
Little Luther don't really sing.
You mean Luther with the curl ain't quite right from This World Is Mine? Give me that Luther. Give me that Luther. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about my boy Mr. Big, Ron Isley. Like, bruh, like
was that R&B music?
Yeah, you can say it's R&B, and stuff like Voice to Atlantis, Footsteps in the Dark. Don't get me started. And I was listening to it the other day. I'm about to go turn it back on now.
Man, that's all I do, bro. I be listening to that. So,
but yeah, man. Anybody, you got any honorable mentions?
I had an honorable mention. Let me look around. I don't because I'm trying to put this blurred cave together, aka the garage.
Hey,
But I don't think I have anybody else. I'm mad that Dub put Mr. Popo in there though. Mr. Popo set us back like at least
That was iconic right there.
Mr. Popo set us back at least
I agree.
like two decades.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
But and this,
He sat up there watching the world. I said, "Yeah, we doing that out here, just allowing stuff to happen."
I just was like, shit. Mr.
And
Popo.
and I was the only reason I didn't want to name. I know for me, I know you got the big names out there like Black Panther, Storm, those kind of black characters. So that's one of the reasons I didn't have those on my list. I get because those are like the known, those are known knowns. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to go for what I'm saying. People that were maybe lesser or whatever. A lot of people don't think about when you think of like good black characters or whatever the case may be.
Kwame from the Captain Planet and the Planeteers.
I say Kwame. What was Kwame? Was Earth, wasn't he? Yeah, Kwame was Earth.
Let our powers combine.
Yeah. Okay, I know about him.
Wait, time out.
You'd be like, you Earth.
Tell me, why was the voice of the guy that was the voice of Kwame had a better accent than Halle Berry in the first X-Men movie? Like, bruh.
Because she was just like, I'm here. Like, she got her job after what was it? Password Swordfish. They was like, you can give whatever accent you want. We just want you over here. Crazy.
That is probably how it went.
Hey Chef, you want to hear my dad joke, my blurred dad joke?
What you got?
Well, you already heard it. Husky.
Okay.
So, what is M'Baku's favorite meal of the day?
Breakfast.
Damn it! Shit.
I got it. Yeah. Wow.
Breakfast. So breakfast.
Breakfast. I said breakfast.
It was close enough. I was like, shit, he got it.
He got it. You got to say it a different way.
Yeah, that's all.
I'll work on it. You know what I mean? I'll go back to the lab.
For sure.
Go back to the lab, see if I can't do that. I'm gonna have to probably watch Django tonight because, like, I'm thinking about that hood scene. Yeah. It's just like
Django.
It's not that we don't appreciate.
My wife's been out all day.
I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm late. I'm very late, but I didn't know it was like that. And let me tell you what I did. 30 seconds. I messed around and started on season 5.
Oh,
I don't ask me how I did it. It was late at night. I thought I started on season 1, so I'm watching and I'm like, this is not the shit that I've seen on here based off of what I've seen on this. So I kept watching, but it was so good. So I woke up the next morning, went back to it, realized I was on season 5, went back to season 1, and I was like, oh, there go JoJo and Dio, and okay.
See, here's the thing. Yeah, and that's crazy though, because like you can be able. So all of them are like stories that encompass just
the family line.
Yeah, yes. So it really helps out for that point. And then it's funny that you brought that up because we did like an anime mashup of JoJo with. Bro, I decided I wanted to be funny because I hadn't done one in about 3 weeks. So then we did one with I Sexy and I Know It because they always hit those poses. Yeah. So then they'd be like, you know what I'm saying? So they was hitting the poses and stuff like that. But when you get a chance to, you can check it out on TikTok or Facebook or Facebook.
Yes, if you ain't following the Blurred Syndicate on Facebook, TikTok, or any social media platform, you need to go do that ASAP.
Yeah. On TikTok, I didn't know we had a TikTok page.
We got a TikTok page.
Yes,
we do mashups of like animes over hip hop music.
Yes, go follow the TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get off in the mix world.
I'm gonna try to. I'm not all that great, but I'm working on it. My editing skills is getting up there. I'm leveling up. I'm gonna digivolve one of these times.
He says,
What digivolve?
make
one of
us
these-
stock smart.
Digivolve too.
Mega
Man.
Stokes.
You want
Editor Mon. So
but, what I was gonna say. I know we haven't been on in a minute. Just look, I got what we got. You want to do about 15 more minutes? 10, 15
no,
minutes.
we got about 10 because we're
Okay,
trying to
bet,
stay within
bet.
that stay in
Bet.
this
All right,
little
so-
hour range.
Since we ain't been on in a minute, man. So they dropped so just a few things that we kind of missed. They dropped the trailer for the Flash.
Yes.
How's
I did not
everybody
see it
feeling?
yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
with no spoilers,
I can
without
go
any
watch it
spoilers,
right now. I can go watch it right now.
Yeah, if you can, we can talk. We can discuss it real quick. Well, I would say, how you feel about it? Sensei, what you got on? How you feel?
So I feel like it's cool. I'm excited. Still forget Ezra Miller. You know what I'm saying? He's up there with I don't know what it is with these DC celebrities. Like they be stalking and grooming people, shitting in people's beds. I don't know what else. They just need to find some other stuff.
Right.
And then they get rid of Henry Cavill, which I think was like one of the best things where he was like he had the best effort when it came to fan support and things like that. Like out of everything that ever happened to DC, everybody was always down for another Henry Cavill. So in any kind of role. So yeah, as far as that's concerned, I thought it was good. I'm sad that like because then after that I think they cut out Batgirl then didn't they?
Mhm.
Because they're not doing the movie anymore.
Yeah, and she was supposed to be in the Flash movie from what I heard. So I'm still with you. Like it's fuck Ezra Miller. I'm not giving the Flash my money. Like I'm not. Let me say this. I'm not go. If I watch it, it'll probably be when it get hits. I'll wait on it.
Yeah, I
or
just wait
whatever.
45 days for it to hit HBO Max.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'll do
Man,
that.
y'all coming like that?
Yeah,
I'm-
see that's the one thing about HBO Max. They make it so that if you can wait just a little bit, you know what I mean? Like they say automatically whatever movies that HBO or Warner Brothers Discovery now does, as long as you can be able to wait 45 days, they'll put it out there from that point. So you don't have to really spend your money to do it. And so that's why they weren't getting really great reviews or great numbers as far as sales because folks was like, oh, well, I heard that, like, even with the Batman movie, people were like, "Oh, I heard that's a really good movie, but I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm gonna just wait 45 days. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait 45 days and go do it."
watching it come from my own home.
Yeah, but we didn't know when Black Panther, Wakanda Forever was gonna come back out, so you had to go see it in the movies because you didn't know that when it was gonna show back up. But
Did y'all go see Ant-Man?
I haven't yet. I'm trying to go.
I'm gonna go see it this week. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it this weekend. I'm gonna take the boy.
I'm gonna go. All right, Kratos.
I always call him the boy.
Right though, that is hilarious.
I'll be like, I'm gonna take the boy.
Boy. It's funny. It's just funny to me from somebody who I played through both of the God of War games, like 6 months ago. But so like I said, I'm still on the outs with that. So the reveal of the James Gunn's DC universe, man. How you feel? Have you seen that game, Steph? About what James Gunn decided to what he's so called going to be doing with the DC universe that he's building?
No, I have not. I was kind of watching this trailer as we was talking.
Oh, go ahead.
But no, just tell me too.
Okay, so I was saying, can you pull it up? Cause you gotta, cause I thought I had it saved, but I don't. Okay. Well, I was gonna say I know for me, I'm still wondering why we got two characters. Like why we got two Batmans.
Well, yeah, because so here's what they're doing. So and this will kind of clear everything up. He's trying to do something where I think it's called Elseworld, like universe
Okay.
or whatever.
I,
Yeah,
I,
where
I can see
so
that.
essentially they're gonna be like movies that are in continuity, but then he's not gonna kill his cash cow. He's not gonna mess with like the Joker. He's not gonna mess with the Batman because they were good movies. So then he's going to be able to put other people on those ones, but they're not going to be like how the MCU had their canon stuff and everything was canon. He's going to have stuff that's going to be like Elseworld, where it's not in canon, but these are just like shows and things like that that can be able to be done. The crazy thing is he's doing that with those, but he's also killing off like all the well. I'm not going to say he's doing it, but DC Warner Brothers Discovery is killing off all the rest of their shows, their DC shows,
Yeah,
except for like maybe Harley Quinn. But they're getting rid of the Justice League. What else was it? Doom Squad, Doom Patrol.
yeah. Doom Patrol is out of there.
Yeah,
The Teen Titans is done.
I think
I
Young
think it's
Justice is done too. So like they're
it might
they're
be.
they're cutting out everything, and I think they're just going to try to start over again because then they were like, well, we just want to mainline everything. But to be honest with you, like if they just follow what they have for their DC animated universe, they would have been fine. Like because the DC animated universe was dope. If and I was telling
It
upper
was.
management this,
It
like
is.
it rivaled what the MCU was doing, but I mean
Very much so.
it was heavy on Batman and Superman, but it was kind of like the same thing where MCU was heavy on Iron Man. So.
But
Uh,
it's still introduced. We still got, we still got some characters, and we even some of those characters like we got. Constantine had, he had his Constantine movie. You had Constantine where it was like
mhm,
they even went, they had the Justice League Dark
mhm.
animated movie. So they were still branching off and giving you other non-mainline character or main characters outside of the big three. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
tried at
exactly.
least. But I'm just, and I get what you're saying about the Elseworld. I still, it's like I know they're gonna do the Batman and the Batman Brave and the Bold, and they're gonna be introducing
Mhm.
Damian Wayne. So that means they're skipping over Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, or maybe I'm hoping that if they're doing that, maybe it's something where they're older versions and they may show up or whatever, or they may get talked about in the movie, but probably not. But I'm still I'm still up in the air on it. Like I want to trust James Gunn because I know he's got a pretty good proven track record for the most part with his movies. But I'm like, I'm gonna have to just wait and see. I guess that's how I'm feeling
Can
with
I be
that.
honest with y'all? I feel like I'm kind of getting burnt out on superhero movies. Like I'm
I can see that.
I'm honestly looking forward to um I'm looking forward to John Wick. I'm looking forward to Creed. I'm looking
Definitely
forward
looking forward to
to like
Creed.
Scream 6. Like I'm not like none of the superhero movies that they have like are like, oh, I got to, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah,
when it was 5 years ago, 3, 4 years ago, like I was like, man, I got to go see this movie the first weekend it comes out and go see it multiple times. After this, I'm just like, okay, well, like Ant-Man and Love and Thunder, I didn't even go to the theater to go see Love and Thunder. I waited
yeah,
for I waited for it to show up on a streaming service,
yeah, yeah,
uh, or certain ways for it to show up. I didn't go. Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't go
yeah.
too far. Uh,
I ain't gonna lie, I went to go see it.
man, but it was cool. Like
I went to.
once I saw it,
Eh,
it wasn't even cool.
I
It
also
wasn't.
don't let's not do that. Let's come on. It was I'll say it wasn't Thor 2, but it definitely was something they probably, I see what they were trying to do, but it just didn't hit like they wanted to hit.
I think of it as like if so Thor 3 was like it was a good mixture of action and comedy
Mhm.
and like
Or three.
Tiki Wakiti. Uh,
Taika Waititi, whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Taika Waititi. Yeah. To me, it felt like somebody was there to kind of like he's ADD, like so they'd have to like it was like somebody was there to hold his hand to be like, hey, we got to go back to this action stuff. This is an action movie, and so on Love and Thunder, it didn't feel like that person was there, like they were absent the day that they made that movie, and so he just went and did whatever he wanted to.
He did what he wanted to do. Yeah,
and that was like, hey, let's talk about this. Like, you know, it'd be funny, screaming goats. That'd be hilarious to me. So,
look, I tell anybody they were funny like the first 2 times, if that. But after that, it was just somebody put that goat out.
Hey, Chef, how did you feel about Ant-Man though?
Spoiler free review.
Yeah,
I liked it because I watch movies I just watch them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just look at the visuals, look at, you know what I'm saying, the acting to a certain degree, not Oscar level, you know what I'm saying, acting, but just people just playing their roles, you know, doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? The comedy was there. The visuals most definitely was there.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
They're not gonna be ugly movies at all.
No, that's the thing. Yeah,
they're always gonna be something that visually stimulating, especially with like when it's Ant-Man, and I think Ant-Man and Doctor Strange are really ones that like you're not gonna miss on visual.
Yeah, because you know with Doctor Strange is that not cosmic, but the mystic, and then you got Ant-Man, and he has that with them going into the quantum realm and stuff like that. You get that those things. So yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
One time I got high and watched Doctor Strange, and it was like the only time I ever got high, like for real. That blew my mind like that. I was like, what is this? Because then after that, you was going through doors, and it was like you was looking at a kaleidoscope, but you was in the kaleidoscope, and it was crazy.
That was me watching JoJo's the other night. I was like, whoa. I was like, this is the most strangest and entertaining show I've ever seen.
So,
but we can. It's getting a little long, fellas. We can chop it up there and.
We can do another episode later, maybe tomorrow or something like that if y'all are free. I know some of the things that we're dropping. We actually did a review on the My Hero Academia season 6 part 1. So
I am not there yet, but I will. But you just gave me a reason. I've been bouncing around, man. So look, just really quickly, I done bounced around from Ranking of the Kings, My Hero Academia, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I cleared Record of Ragnarok though, and then of course I've been stacking up on One Piece, so I was gonna do that tonight. I haven't watched the last 3 episodes.
Man, you gotta watch My Hero Academia season 6.
So I'm on season 3.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. So they have a lot of training, and like they're always training, and you're like, why the hell?
Always. So, like literally, like always.
When you get to season 6, bro, ain't no training, straight hands. It is straight.
Oh, so this the real deal. Like they out in the world, like they taking care of business.
So something like that. Something happens, but let's put it like something happens.
It's about to go down.
I'm about to go watch that tonight. See, y'all got me bouncing everywhere, but it's okay. I can just put a pause on that. I got Crunchyroll Premium family. You know what I'm saying?
Just go ahead and do it.
Clear them tonight. Okay,
because it's worth it. Because
I've been holding off on this pizza that I ordered. You know,
well, we're gonna go ahead and close this out right now.
You know,
so that you can go ahead and have this pizza. You can be able to start on this.
I wasn't saying it like that. It's just,
no, you good. Because I definitely understand. So what we're gonna tell you, and this is just for everybody who hasn't already done this. We want you to go ahead, smash the like, smash the follow. We want you to comment below. We want you to be able to enjoy all nerdom in whatever form and faction that it comes to you in. But until then, we want you to be like the NWO minus Hulk Hogan, because he's a racist. So I say F Hulk Hogan every time. So until then, just be too sweet.